Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Take a pause, pick your phone, and make sure to call a loved one, as today is National Telephone Day. Let's also raise awareness by educating ourselves about malaria on World Malaria Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend is a time for rest, but Friday is a time for triumph. So celebrate the small wins as they lead to bigger victories.
That's right. Fridays bring light. Allow today to fill your hearts with gratitude for how far you've come.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TGIF edition of ESPLASH.
Drum roll.
And it is time to get down to the show, as music always sounds far better on Fridays.
Aha! So be a part of the show right now by streaming live from any part of the world on www.tvcentertainment.tv. And don't forget, in all of our socials, especially our Instagram fan page at ESPLASH_TVC. Righty, it's your home. Wait, did you even miss me? When was the last time you saw me here?
Why are you talking to them?
Them? Who are you? But when was last? This is the first time you see me this week now.
You said I should keep to myself.
Okay, get out. I'm still on that. Get out. I'm standing on business. All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest, baby. It is Honey Money. It is on the rubber. It is on the Venus. It is on the flames. Honey on point.
No, stay away from
Get
flames.
out. I was bearing my flames before you came here. What's my business with you? I don't even know.
Stay away from flames.
Get out. Get out.
Well, it's been a long time I heard you say kokpoke. What's going on?
And because they know it's obvious. I mean, you can see that this is Mrs. Endowed, like Opo gon kokpoke. Opo.
I mean, I'm not seeing it. So I mean,
You're not seeing it. You're blind. You're blind. Do you need glasses? Please, you can get me some glasses for J. Paul, like a magnifier or something.
I mean, I used to see it before.
Don't get on my nerves. Don't be like OJ, because you are my fan. So I told OJ on this show, I said OJ is my fan. OJ was laughing.
I mean, yesterday I said something about, saying things with full chest. So, yeah, I remember.
But you're blind now, so don't even go there. You can't even tell anybody to say anything with their full chest right now, because you cannot even see.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you already know when you see me on your TV screen, no time to check the clock. It's all love, no Glock. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the freshest boy on the block, J. Paul, Mr. Flames, the original Flames. Right.
Really? Who is the fake Flames?
You already know.
Anyway, I don't have your time today, okay? It's Friday, and we've got the perfect way to, kick off your weekend. Thank you so much for staying here with us. Let's get straight into the entertainment news.
If someone see you now, they will not know you were laughing like, let me not say anything.
So I'm an actor?
Yeah, you're very good at what you do.
Okay. All right, Ghanaian authorities respond to Bimbo Ademoye's piracy complaint. Ghanaian officials have responded to Nigerian actress Bimbo Ademoye's recent allegations that her movies were being aired without permission on Ghanaian television stations. The actress had taken to Instagram to call out the unauthorized use of our intellectual property, urging authorities to intervene. In a post shared online, Bimbo tagged Ghanaian's Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Sam George, and Chief Executive Officer of the National Film Authority, NFA, Kafiu Danku, asking for their assistance in addressing the copyright violations. Reacting in the comment section of a post, Sam George assured the actress that the Ghanaian government takes intellectual property rights seriously and will take steps to address the issue. I'll be raising the issue with my colleague minister responsible for overseeing television content, he wrote, adding, our government is very respectful of intellectual property rights. Echoing this commitment, Kafiu Danko also responded, assuring Ademoye that she and our management team are working behind the scenes to halt the illegal broadcasts. You should see definite actions in a couple of weeks, she promised.
Yes, in related news, Juliet Ibrahim has also joined Nollywood actors to slam Ghanaian TV stations over piracy. Adding her voice to the protest, the Ghanaian actress and filmmaker took to her Instagram page with a detailed post outlining her personal experience with copyright infringements. She says, and I quote, as an independent filmmaker, actress, director, and producer, I find it extremely disheartening to witness the blatant disregard for intellectual property rights by several stations operating within Ghana, she wrote. Over the past few months, I have observed that some of my films originally and legally uploaded to my official YouTube channel, Juliet Ibrahim Studios, have been pirated, rebroadcast, and exploited by unauthorized Ghanaian television stations, including Pensan TV, without my permission or that of my team, end quote, she added. She added that her management and legal team had made formal attempts to resolve the matter, sending cease and desist letters and reaching out directly to the offending stations. However, they were ignored. Juliet Ibrahim further expressed solidarity with her Nigerian peers who have also spoken out against those exploitative acts, asserting that the issue goes beyond national borders. She says, and I quote, "This isn't just happening to me. I stand in full support of my Nigerian colleagues, Omoni Oboli and Bimbo Ademoye, who are also speaking up against the piracy of their creative works. This is not just a Nigerian issue, it is an African issue, and as a Ghanaian, I am ashamed that our local media houses are playing a central role in such unethical and illegal activities," she wrote.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the prompt response of the minister to Bimbo Ademoye. It shows that they are working and they listen. And well, before Bimbo said it, as Juliet Ibrahim mentioned, Omoni Oboli had said it, we took the news here. She was so angry. Like, why would she be putting a lot of money into stuff and talking about the efforts, the time, the resources, and all of this, and then you just wake up without permission and you just start playing people's movies. And Bimbo even went as far as saying that, see, I don't even want your money because the actors in that movie or in those movies, she paid millions of naira to them. So you cannot just wake up and be using people's work like that. And she's saying, you know what, I don't even want your money at this point. Just stop using my work and stop using, she even mentioned something like maybe using our name or thumbprint or something of that sort to promote movies,
thumbnail.
Something that's thumbnail, sorry, thumbnail I meant to say, to promote, you know, movies such that she will not be in the movie. It will not be about her, but you'll just put a thumbnail just to attract people. I think that's so cheap, and I think it's so crass. And, you know, because this is not the first time, I think that people who are culpable should just stop already, because it does not just make sense, especially with the fact that we're looking at how we could actually mend ties and just be friends with other countries. And so if you're loving me, you shouldn't even be ripping me in any way. You get. So I think that, you know, as they have said, they should listen to their minister and they should just do the needful. They should just stop playing people's works without permission. And if they said they don't want your money, they don't want to work with you, they don't want to work with you, period.
I mean, you said it all. My surprise is, I keep saying this, it's the 21st century. We're almost entering 22nd century. At this point, there's social media everywhere. You can't just get away with anything. Because you're in another country, somewhere else, you think that if you
You're
play,
under the rock a bit, so the other people are under the rock that they cannot see you.
Exactly. You
don't know what you're doing.
It's and then Ghana, you're our brother. You get.
Get out.
Yes. So just do the right thing.
Yeah.
Charlie, please don't let us fight.
Yes.
Let's be friends. Let's just keep our banter on Twitter. I mean, we won't do the same thing to you guys, so please don't do it to us. It's bad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah, we do.
Righty, moving on. Kwam expresses disappointment in Ayinla Kollington. Renowned Fuji musician Wasiu Ayinla, popularly known as Kwam, has expressed deep disappointment in his mentor and senior colleague Alhaji Ayinla Kollington for failing to sympathize with him following the loss of his mother in January 2025. In an emotional interview on Agbaletu radio with OAP Bamidele Adeyanju, Kwam recounted how he fully supported Kollington during the burial of his own mother, covering all expenses and inviting dignitaries, including state governors, to the event. Kwam stated, "I'm very angry with Alhaji Kollington for not reaching out or offering condolences when I lost my mother. I joined hands with him to bury his own mother. I handled all the finances 100%. The Fuji star expressed that the Fuji icon's excuse that he attempted to call but got no response was unacceptable, especially given their long-standing relationship. It was in Nigeria, hale and hearty, when my mom passed away. Am I not supposed to be angry?" Kwam asked.
Reading this and listening to everything he said, I think he has every right to be upset, especially the fact that hey, we're friends. If you're trying to reach me,
mentor.
In fact, we're mentor, but I mean
mentor. He's older.
Yeah, but it's still wrong for him not to be able to reach out to him and say, and then the excuse is the fact that I couldn't reach you. I mean,
I tried, I couldn't reach you.
Considering the fact that this person went all out for you and covered expenses
100%.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal. I feel it's totally wrong too. And I think that it is just okay for you to express your anger when you're upset with something, especially something of this sort, because I think like keeping this in you and being the bigger person will be totally wrong. I think that it is good for you to express yourself so that the person will know that you do not find this funny, especially with the fact that, because, some people would say that because, some people will actually say when you have done good to people, do not expect it back from them. It might not even be in that capacity, like it's not even looking for, oh, please come and take up some expenses or something. It might just be, the care that you show, the support, and all of those. Support might be in different, capacity. It can be like, the person just wanted comfort in a way. So I think that it's not a big deal. It is not something that is, too big to do. So I think that General Kollontai last should do the needful by reaching out to him, apologizing properly. Because I mean, I'm sorry, but then I mean, it should be done.
Okay, let's move on the entertainment news. Next up, Nigerian superstars dominate favorite Afrobeats category at 2025 AMAs. The 2025 American Music Awards AMAs is shaping up to be one for the books, especially for Nigerian music fans, as global Afrobeats giants Wizkid, Rema, Asake, and Tems have all scored nominations in the favorite Afrobeat artist category. The prestigious event, returning after a 2-year hiatus, is set to air live on May 25th via CBS and Paramount Plus, with Jennifer Lopez returning as host and performer. This marks yet another significant milestone for Afrobeats, which continues to gain global traction. Rema's sophomore album is, and Tems' Grammy-nominated debut, Born in the Wild, earned them nods alongside Asake, whose third studio album, Lungu Boy, pushed sonic boundaries, and Wizkid, whose soulful Mariah LP further cemented his global status. Their Grammy-nominated collaboration, MMS, also added fuel to the momentum, helping secure spots at the AMAs. The competition in the Afrobeats category is fierce, with South African breakout star Tyler also vying for the top prize. This reflects the broader global influence of African music, now a mainstay on the world stage. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar leads the overall nominations with a staggering 10 nods, including Artist of the Year, Favorite Hip Hop Male Artist, and Favorite Hip Hop Song, where he commands 3 out of 5 slots. A clean sweep could see Lamar tie legends Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston for the most AMA wins in a single year. Following closely are Post Malone with 8 nominations, and Billie Eilish, Chaperone, and Shabuzi with 7 each. Taylor Swift, already the most decorated AMA artist with 40 wins, is back with 6 nominations, while Caesar, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, and Morgan Wallen are among the top contenders. With Afrobeat stars rising, major pop icons competing, and Kendrick Lamar potentially making history, the 2025 AMAs promise a thrilling celebration of global music.
Congratulations to all of these nominees. And I am not surprised because, I mean, Shabuzi has been doing fantastically well. And everybody, it's just so wonderful. I mean, I love to see this. I love to see, the winners already too. But for the fact that the mere fact that you're even nominated, you are getting it right. You're doing something fantastic. And I think everybody is a winner. What's your thoughts?
I mean, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. African music being celebrated in Africa. And then shipped all the way to the world globally. Now we're being nominated at American Music Awards. We have a category for ourselves. It's major. Even dancehall didn't achieve these strides that we're achieving right now. So it's major for us to have us, you know, from fighting in Headies Awards category to going all the way to American Music Awards and slugging it out there. Massive, massive, big congratulations to everybody who has come before us, who have put us on the map, the Bunch, P-Squares, all of them, Two-Face. Now we're celebrating.
Even people before then too.
Even people before them,
yeah.
you know, you have even King Sunny Ade.
Because I was going to mention that because just yesterday I was watching the clip from Cream. There was an outing. That's the band's Cream. So there was an individual who was introduced to people as the person who discovered Katy Perry, and you know, he also got on Pon the Play of Rihanna and all that, and so they introduced him as, oh, he is a Nigerian but he lives in America and all that, and he's been in the music industry. And so when he was talking about Fela Kuti. He made reference to Fela Kuti, and then he said the Bunch. And yeah, while I understand and I applaud those people, I'm like, oh my God, before them, because it was saying these are the people we know in America. And I'm like, have you heard of King Sunny Ade? You know, because when we see all of these things, we're like, oh my God, King Sunny Ade had even toured, he's done so much. You talk about Majek Fashek, they've even gone for interviews, international interviews, they did so well. So there are so many people.
Femi Kuti.
You get, there are so many people that have paved the way. We're sending our shout outs to them, and we recognize them. What they did not go in vain, because that is why some people are having a good time right now.
Yeah, they did it before social media.
And we totally recognize and acknowledge all of this.
Definitely. Congratulations to everybody nominated again.
Yeah. Right. Congratulations. And that is where we draw the curtains on entertainment news. We'll be back with all the social media madness on Social View after this time out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Social View, where we serve up your daily dose of social media crazy, because who needs reality when this much fun is happening online? Honey Money, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's check it out. First off, how do you politely tell someone that they don't have sense? Them, not me, oh. Sorry, oh, but are you the last born?
That will not really draw.
To send the message. Honeypot, how do you say it? Because I know you
send that message now, because being the last one can be anything.
So how would you say it?
And then what do you mean? I'm not even a last one, but I mean, what do you mean? You just say that, is everything fine? Is everything fine? Are you all right? Sometimes I can go further. I'll say, I hope that you've been eating very well. I've been using the bathroom well.
Oh my goodness.
So that we'll know whether everything is intact.
Honeypot did something to me one time that made me think of my life. So I was losing weight. She now said to me, have you been eating?
And it was just very harmless. So, but you know how
I got home and called Honeypot on the phone.
They say I'm too blunt.
I called Honeypot. I said, Honeypot, that thing he said to me.
He did not call me at work. Oh. He got home, picked up his phone. He called me. So when he called me, you know, Jepo can be very interesting. So I asked him, I said, Jepo, is it that you want me to cover a shift for you? And I was already thinking that, no way, you will do that shift yourself. He now said no. When he said no, I was not wondering why he was calling me again. He now said, you said something that I don't like. I said, what is it? I was even scared, like, I'd forgotten. Now said, you said so. I said,
He paid me. Okay.
It must have really paid him. I had to apologize because it was so harmless. I did not know. I can be like that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We manage you that way. We love you. All right, let's move on to the next one. And the next one, there's a notice board here that says, plate your head here. Oh my goodness.
Plate your head here.
Yes, like plates. Put it on the plate here.
Wow.
They're actually trying to say, like, you know, like, come and do your hair here. Oh, you didn't get it? Oh, that's what they meant.
I would have been confused because I did not even get it for a minute. And it is not even plate, Seth, because it's not plate. That word is pronounced plat.
Ah.
Yes, it's not even plate. So that's it, because that person pronounces it wrongly. So that is what will come to your head when you want to write it. And even at that, I think that person will still have written it this way. And it is not even, so it's not, so it's here, not hair.
Oh,
do you understand? And it is hair. Oh,
yeah. So Honeypot gives out classes on Instagram.
Yes,
you can
please.
Go to
It's a lot.
Honeypot on the mic.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Now what?
Right. Okay, let's check out the next one. And Nori says, may we not marry someone with this gutter behavior? And the gutter behavior is bread being dipped inside tea. And Khan replies, he says, may those of us who have this gutter behavior find ourselves. Amen.
So you know what? When you have habits like this, it's good when you know where to stop it or how to behave when you get outside. And the thing is that once you already behave like this, sometimes you're carried away when you get outside and you're supposed to bring on, you know, all those skills, etiquette, sartorial stuff and all that. And then you get carried away and you don't even know how to go about stuff.
So if, let's just say we're dating back then, yeah, me and you, right? And I dipped my bread inside tea, what would be your reaction?
So if you know where to draw the curtains, because it will be somehow if we went outside, you know, and or and for a business lunch or something. Is
this enough grounds for breakup?
It is though, because so you see people at my workplace, the way I am blunt, I talk to them, they tell me to stuff. So there was one woman who used to work at the makeup room, and so I was saying that I can't even date somebody that does. I've forgotten what I said. And so she looked at me and said, Honeypot, you're already prim and proper. And you're looking for a prim and proper guy. I'm like, okay.
Okay. I'm having flashbacks, but yeah, let's move on. All right, next up, Zukwa I for Rep says on X, she says, have thoughts of your own and stop shouting facts or this on people's tweets. And Indicator replies and says, this.
Run it by me again.
Okay. Zukwa says, have thoughts of your own and stop shouting facts or this on people's tweets. So it's a thing that happens on Twitter. Right, so people will say something and you agree with it, and someone come and reply and says this. Oh yes, let's say facts, you know. And then Indicator, agreeing to what she says this on the same tweet.
So that person is getting on your nerves by saying what you don't like again, like this. Exactly. So it hits. So when you say, "Oh my God, I totally can, you know, resonate with whatever you're saying, I can relate and all that, or it resonates with you or something like that." So you're like this. So you're not saying that people should have their thoughts. Why would they repeat something that somebody has said before? They can acknowledge it and we can all just be of that school of thought. Why are you, what's wrong with you?
People on X, they are stubborn. You can't tell them what to do. They will do what they want to do. All right, let's check out the next one. Sergio on X again says, we all sleep with our windows open? Question. And Zikwa Black replies and says, I used to until I woke up to close the window around 2 a.m. and someone shook my hand.
Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, let me not even ask what happened afterwards, but what? Okay, that's enough of social people today. It's a wrap for today.
That's traumatizing.
No, I can't imagine it happening. Like, you want to close the window and then you now feel someone shaking your hand outside. What's going on? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on social media for today and this week, and we hope you enjoyed the chaos as much as we did. We'll be back shortly with our guests, so keep it locked.
Thank you so much for staying here with us. Our guest this afternoon is an Nigerian British producer making a spectacular impact on the global music scene with an electrifying sound that actually falls between Afrobeat and Afro swing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome this afternoon to the show, Cardi B. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
It's so good to have you here.
It's good, my bro.
I've been having a lot of conversations with him. you know, because I read his bio and it's so interesting. So when I entered the studio today and he greeted me, I said to him, how old are you? He looked at me and he said I should guess. And I said, I'm not good at guessing people's age. And I was like, guess my own age. And he did not guess right, but it's okay. But why did I ask? Because when I was reading his bio, they said that he experienced civil war. I now said, as I heard British Nigerian, a bit Nigerian British, I like to put it that way. So I said, how old are you? Because I looked at him, I was expecting to see one old person because is that not Biafra war? He now said, in Cameroon. I said, oh, no, leave me alone. Ivory Coast, I'm sorry. Just go and throw it away from your bio because I'm like, please don't confuse me. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So, do you reside in Nigeria or you just go and come? Because I know that you've done stuff with Tenny, with Nigerians. And you're doing fantastically well.
Thank you.
So what is the situation?
I'm here and I'm in the UK.
Okay.
I split my time between both, so I'm always coming and going. I'm working with artists across both countries. So yeah, that's basically, I'm here and there.
Okay, and I don't know whether to now say this. So out of curiosity, I asked again, I said, what is your real name? You know? I can just be very interesting like that. And so he told me, Kani Ayo. And I said, oh, you're Yoruba. And he said, no, my father is Igbo, my mother is Yoruba. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry, because I know that some names can actually sound like Yoruba and like they are Igbo. And I said, like Kanayo, like Kanayo. And I said, yeah, my father's name is Kanayo and my mother is Yoruba, so she coined it Kanayo. I said, do you know it has a meaning in Yoruba? He said, let's have joy.
And is the only one that has that name?
I'm the only one that has that name. It's unique. You know, it's funny because when I go to when I meet some Igbo family friends and stuff, they're like, you don't know your name, it's Kanayo. I'm like, no, it's not Kanayo, it's Kani Ayo. They're so confused because I've never heard that name before.
I think that if I sit down with this guy for like 1 hour, I would have gotten so many things. But you know what, we'll just do the interview.
I mean, it's good to have you on the show, man.
Thank you.
Great. I know how your journey has been musically, and it's good to see the momentum that you've maintained since childhood, basically, since childhood. So I want to ask you, how has it been, especially with choosing music and doing music and knowing your background and where you come from and sticking to what you wanted to do? How was that decision? How did you get to that decision? Yeah, of doing music, and how has it been so far?
So a lot of people probably don't know this, but like I actually studied sustainability and management at uni. Yeah. And then I did a master's as well. So, you know, I've always done music. I actually wanted to be a singer, songwriter. My brother, very good pianist, and also he's the guy who taught me how to produce music. So he was making beats, and he would send them to me. I would sing on top of them. And then when he went to uni in Canada. So when he left, I was like, how am I going to get beats? So he just kind of taught me the quick ropes on how to, you know, start using Fruity Loops. And then from then, I just started making beats. So I've always really been making music, but I took it seriously after I went to uni. I was producing, you know, releasing some stuff here and there. I got plays on BBC and stuff. So a lot of my friends were like, you know what, you should probably take this thing seriously. But my parents were always like, you know what, get a degree. Because you know what, the lifespan of a musician is not really that long, depending on... Depends. But like, so...
But very few people are lucky.
Exactly. So it's always good to have like a safety net, which is what I did. And then, yeah, 2019, I came out with Full Vim, released a track with Tenny and Joe Boy. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start taking this music thing seriously. Thank you.
Actually, a jam, amazing. I think we need to bring out the song again. Like redo it.
I agree.
Like
I totally agree because 2019.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then he's gone on. Aside that, you know, we saw Joe Boy there, and he looked like, you know, the Joe Boy in the beginning.
Yeah.
And you told me about.
Yeah. Interesting fact about this actual video is when we were shooting that Joe Boy scene, it was in the night. He got a text message and it was like, oh, Baby, his first single had got to #1.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so that happened during that shoot.
Oh wow.
So every time I speak to him, he's like, yeah, I'll never forget
luck.
that. Yeah.
Like good luck, champ.
I mean, you've gone on to do amazing stuff. You dropped an EP as well with Bella Alubo. You've worked with Oxlade, you've worked with so many artists. In fact, you're like the touch base when everybody comes to the UK, they come to touch base with you. How has it been after that, and then all the work you've done, the artists you've worked with?
Yeah, so as you said, a lot of artists, when they come to the UK, I touch base with them. I've worked on a lot of projects that have just been storing up, and they're now coming to the point where they're going to start dropping. But I do have an EP that's in the works as well, and that will have some of the names that you featured.
Right. Actually, we have a song together.
Yeah, we actually have a song.
Interesting.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Yeah. Anyway, there was this question I was about to ask because, when I now read that it was around during the Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
I now saw something that followed it, that is why it likes to do certain songs to talk about certain things. And then that was when I saw what you studied in school and all of those. So apart from feel good, you like to talk about like things going on in the society. Yeah.
This is good because my new song that I'm actually releasing in about 2 weeks' time, I featured a South African artist. Her name is Sekiwe. And she sings in her native language, which is Sosa, South African language. And the song is all about hope and waiting. It's called Linda. Linda means wait, or be patient. And that kind of touches on, patience, waiting, social constructs, everything. So like most of the music I make, I try to have a tiny bit of a meaning behind it, at least, when I'm working with the artists, trying to direct them in what direction to go. But yeah.
Great. We're looking forward to the EP when it drops.
Yes.
Amazing. Great work you're doing. On social media, if anybody wants to reach you, how do they reach out to you?
On Instagram, it's at Kanibeats, Kanibeatz.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, Kanibeats in the building. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
In the UK.
In fact, I saw one doctor on TikTok. One doctor, he's a doctor, like a medical doctor, and he was dancing. See how people were in the comment section. Somebody said that my brother, he does not know that to be reading books. I've never seen a doctor. They were so excited about it. I was excited too. Yeah. And this is where we draw the curtains on the show today. And this week, we want to say a very big thank you to you, and you for being a part of the show.